Good morning, May. We're just outside where you can see that this rally is getting underway. And today they're going to be advocating for crime victims. And they're going to be talking about how they can change the way we treat them. Now, this is going to be a rally that's getting started, as you can see behind me. I'm joined with Christine DeBerry this morning. Now, Christine, take me through what you guys are going to be discussing today.
Yes, we just completed a survey of crime victims around the state of California, asking them how our current system works for them, what improvements and reforms they'd like to see to that system. And so we used the wisdom of their experience to inform legislation that we'll be talking about, as well as the results of the study, so that we can all learn directly from survivors of violence what they need after harm.
And I know we're going to be hearing from victims today from different forms of violence. We're going to be hearing from domestic violence is one of the forms of violence we're going to be hearing from today. What are some of the big takeaways?
The main thing we learned is that a lot of survivors are left out of our system of care currently. They don't get support after they've experienced harm for a range of reasons that we really need to look closely at improving. We also learned from them that they would like 24/7 support available. So after a very tragic incident, oftentimes it happens in the middle of the night or on a weekend, and it can be challenging to get connected to services, counseling, get answers to questions about what happens from there. And we also heard that there's a need for having trauma-informed therapists and support after crime, that because of the drastic experience people have had, they really need highly skilled people to help them through that recovery process.
And I know right now legislation has been introduced that's been shaped by that survey you were mentioning. Tell me a little bit about that.
We're really excited about the survey. We don't often get to hear directly from crime survivors at such a scale, and to learn what it is that they think would be most helpful after harm. We've spent a long time building a criminal justice system a certain direction, but that hasn't always been driven by what survivors tell us they need. And the things they need most is emotional support, they need financial support to recover from crime, they need that funding up front rather than as a reimbursement. Many people do not have the funds up front to pay for things like burying their child, burying a loved one. And we can do better at that. We could offer that support up front and make sure that people can bury the people they've lost tragically with at least that bit of dignity.
Well, thanks so much to DeBerry this morning. And as we were mentioning a few moments ago, this is going to be kicking off in just a few moments. And as DeBerry was mentioning, that this is looked to kind of shed light on a different form of treatment that people might not have kept in mind when it comes to crime victims and getting them the help that they need. Reporting live from downtown Sacramento, Claudette Stefanian, Fox 40 News.
All right, Claudette.